Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, September 20th, 2024. Today is step 28. It's a Taurus day. New timeline is here. How's your new story treating you so far? I feel like I'm detoxing from my eyes. It's like I'm needing to clean my eyes a lot, but I like to think that everything is still in the process of becoming because I set the intention. It's time for us to really make our heart a boss, but at the same time, it's like whatever's happening in our life is our intention that makes our life it'll intention and help us lead to where we want to go. So I was thinking yesterday, I was showering, I was taking a shower, and I was thinking, it's like out of everything, mind has a voice, and feelings tell me all kinds of things, and there's emotions. But what is my intention? Always come back to our intention. We set that intention already. It's done. It's already done. So we just have to, everyone, every time we're in doubts, you just come back to our intention. What was our intention again? Hello, Lee. How you guys doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence. And it's Friday. I'm just going to show you guys. It's a nice day. It's blue sky. Um, we just had lunar eclipse and we're all feeling that kind of adjustment. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me adjust microphone. And yeah, it's like we're all feeling this effect from a lunar eclipse. I definitely feel like, good morning, Grand Rising. Hello, Famon. Did I say it right? Wamon. um, yeah, it's like, I told you guys a couple days ago, I used this weird mole removal cream on my mole, and I have a little mole here, and I put it on, and I was supposed to maybe leave it there for 1 to 2 minutes. I did not. I kind of removed it, but there was some residual cream on it, so I left it a little longer. That ended up burning my skin. You can kind of see it. It's getting better. Anyway, so it's like it is what it is, right? I wasn't super upset about it at this moment. I've been practicing. I mean, it's a matter, the amount of the damage, but for me, it's like okay. My skin will rejuvenate itself. So I wasn't too upset about it. And one thing I thought was, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I think we all have that kind of, I did that with fee. Is that with fee? Oh, that's great. Did it work? So I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but it's healing right now. But anyway, if I don't know if that to do with that, but not my eyes, I'm finding myself, my eyes are like, how do you call that? It's not snot. That's for the that's for the nose, but it's keep things coming up, and I'm not sure. Oh, my face mole, same thing, sore. Oh, that's okay. So did it work? So I keep finding myself this eyes are my vision is covered by this like blurry vision, and then made a sore. That's all. So anyway, I try it, and I keep finding myself my vision keep getting blurry, but so I can't. I'm moving my fascia on my face, and I'm actually dosing up power perk and all kinds of anti-inflammatory that will help, including fascial maneuvers. And let's rubber hands. Yeah, so if I'm when you use it, you made the sore. That's all. I still got the sore. Oh, maybe you can dose up Power Kirk if you have Power Kirk. So Power Kirk is an anti-inflammatory pill from Human Garage. I'm a Human Garage, and the most powerful Power Kirk anti-inflammatory curcumin pill. It's 125 times stronger than the normal standard curcumin pills. One pill of Power Kirk is equivalent to the one entire bottle of standard curcumin pill. Anyways, I've been popping the pill like candies. And I mean, it's maybe the side effect of it is I'm also reducing inflammation all over my body, not just my, you know, affected area, right? It's on my chain. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, mole, you know, I think it's like, I mean, we all have a choice, right? I just thought, oh, it'd be cool if I'm able to get that mole removed. But I guess it's, I mean, sometimes you gotta be so careful, especially around the eyes, right? So I learned a lesson, but it's kind of funny. I'm trusting the process. Okay, let's feel our energy go around. Everything happens here. My favorite, Power Kirk 30. Yeah, it's super powerful. So if you're a USA citizen, there's a stronger anti-inflammatory pills than Power Kirk. It's called Fascia release, and it's only available in the USA for now, but we'll see. Hopefully, it will be available in Canada. I have tried the samples when I was in Austin with Human Garage, and that basically the same inventor, same producer of Power Curve, and it's like you know those up version of Power Curve is super powerful. When you take it, it's like I always tell myself when I take something that calm me down, it's like remember the feeling, because feelings are so powerful. If you're able to tap into that state like this, right? And I think I want to get to the point where I don't need pills, you know. But anyways, all the tools are available here. We just have to remember the feeling, what it's like to feel completely free, worry free, and there's nothing to fear, and you're just having fun. So let's quickly right hand on your temple and just squeeze your head like a marshmallow. Once you're ready, twist the skin right side forward, left side. I'm still talking, I'm still moving my fascia, but I definitely woke up with my face puffiness. I think I'm just overall definitely integrating, adapting to the new frequency that we're in. And Fierce Joy, today is step 28. It's a Taurus day, mid to 10. This is where we manifest, but on the Taurus day, we normally tend to feel a little sensitive because it's kind of like that excitement before the things will manifest, you know? And just recognize that sensitivity before we manifest something. It's like you know that it's coming and there's a lot of excitement and it's like, okay, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And it's like, oh, it happened. So this is a time to trust. And when you're in doubt, literally listen to your intention. Listen to your intention, listen to your heart, and go back to your intention drawing board. Like this is where we are practicing because we know that power of intention. But if you lived in doubt and fear for such a long time, even though you set the intention, like, is it? Like, it's like, is it really gonna happen? Right? And we know that it's all up to us. So let's take 3 fingers, go into the jaw, give yourself a permission to release. Remember the feeling, what it's like to just relax your head, relax your calm your mind, because our mind likes to wander around. We're just programmed to fear everything and fight or flight. I stopped living like this. I like to think lunar eclipse was a cutoff. I definitely creating a new timeline. So I don't want to use some phrases like, oh, I am sick and tired of being like this. No, I am in my new timeline. I am living this. So it's kind of like, visualization of catching yourself when your mind trying to go into old pattern, but it's like literally fish yourself, catch the pattern. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Disengage. And what are we engaging? What are we committing to? So that's where the power is. And we got this. We've been practicing this every single day. This is at work. This is at work. So let's read feelings become real. I'm going to read your joy and let's see if you can relate. Today is the final day of manifesting what you seek life to become. It's literally the last step before your final test tomorrow. Tomorrow is the um, last day of Virgo. That's crazy. And ironically, the final step of the process can sometimes feel the most difficult. So expect that today and tomorrow will be challenging. Your faith will be challenged, and whatever you've been working on throughout this entire Virgo season will be tested. But again, I've been following astrology, showing up like this, and sharing how I feel in my journey. Leo season was about sharing your heart and coming back to your heart, and then working on your self love. Now, in this Virgo season, we're embodying this self love. Like, do you really love yourself? Do we really love ourselves? So now, this is the time to really hold on to that, right? You don't want to throw that away. Energetically, you may feel stretched from the feelings you have faced over the last 8 days. As you wake up for the days, your energy may feel lower than usual. You may feel somewhat vulnerable, exposed, or feel as if your project is in unsafe territory. You may question if you have the energy to complete the task or if you really care about it enough to make it happen. Your enthusiasm may feel drained, and you might second guess if you even should continue. All of these energetic symptoms are common for the final manifestation day of I Become Virgo. So if you're feeling that way, there's nothing wrong with you. This is a time to really, hold the faith, right? As hard as it may seem to believe, the only necessity from you today is that you maintain your moral and hope. Your mind may want to question everything you have done in the last 28 days, but as long as you maintain a feeling of confidence and calm, your intentions will come to be. Hold on, hold that intention. And furthermore, if you maintain your expected feeling of the future inside your body today, your intention will manifest even faster. Okay, I'm gonna read again. If you maintain your expected feeling of the future inside of your body today, your intention will manifest even faster. So that's just great news. Feelings. Hold on to that feelings. Stay light. For example, if you want your life to become carefree and abundant, perhaps from a new job or spontaneous abundance, then today you would want to feel carefree and abundant. Order more food than you need for lunch, take home leftovers, allow yourself to sleep an extra 20 minutes. Buy 2 bottles of shampoo instead of one at the store. Don't overdo it though. Just get a little bit more than you need. Thus, by behaving and feeling abundant today, you law of attract that feeling tomorrow. So, time to spend money. Time to pamper yourself. As we increase the level of our capacity of our self-love, our plate is bigger. So we need to upgrade how much you pamper yourself every day. How I emit love is no longer this to me, like my heart is the boss and I go like that. I think I like to shower myself first with that love and sprinkle. And then whatever excess, people get to enjoy that. So me first, put myself first, because when I'm happy, everyone around me happy, because I'm the creator of my own life. And whoever not happy, and I just gotta go out of my life, right? In each of your stories today, decide and commit to the feeling you seek your life to become. Protect that feeling like a newborn baby. So what are we protecting today? Protecting our intention. We're protecting all the work we've done in this Virgo season, working on our inner peace. We're radically safe and protected. We're cared for. We're taken care of by the God, universe, whatever you call it. It's time for us to really hold on to that faith, so that outside it's going to be the reflection of that core belief. And when the core belief is really unstable, then that's outside world is going to be unstable. Outside world is just showing you whatever they want to show. But always remember paradigm shift. Oh no, that's not what I want. If I decide that my ship is not going to sink, and then my ship is going to survive, it doesn't matter what's happening outside. And you become the light, so the people around you get inspired by it, and they also started to live their own, shine their own light, right? That's all that is. Today, you identify, commit to what it feels like to be positively connected to your public world or audience. Try to generate, memorize these positive feelings for the public. This will be the feeling that guides you to public efforts going forward. I definitely feel that. You're committed to that long-term emotional tone of your character and image. This is a tone that will attract others. What's the feeling you want to give off to others? What's the feeling you want to give off to others? Commit that feelings to memory. Yeah, because you were more committing to the character, committing to the new story, committing that we're committed to the heart and our core belief of we are enough, we are loved, we're safe, and everything is working out for our favor. So your goal today is to choose a feeling that represents the future and hold that tone in your bones all day long. Choose the feeling that represents the future. Choose the feeling that represents the future. Remember the feeling. That's where the power is. Let's just focus on that feeling. Okay. It probably goes without saying, but do not give up or turn back on any project today. Okay. Do not give up or turn back on any project today. You're better off manifesting the wrong thing that you are creating now. Good to know. At least with the wrong manifestation, you really realize how magical you are. This empowers you to try again. By giving up or quitting, you will feel lost and question your abilities going forward. The only way you should not go forward is if your heart is not into it. Any other feeling is just a test of your value. Right? That's a good thing. So hold on to the feeling that represents your future. Like what's the feeling, when you think about your new story that we are creating? It's like, okay, this is how I want to feel. I want to feel free. I want to feel calm. I want to feel joyful. I want to feel confident, and I just want to feel I'm here completely blessed, and things are here for me, and I am here for people who connect with me, and all of that feeling. So when with that feeling, we show up to everyone, show up to the world, and if things are not moving and flowing, and this is where this says, energy of the day says, okay, do I want to quit this? Or do I want to stop this? Or do I want to continue this? If your heart says yes, then the answer is yes. Don't quit. If your heart is not there, then don't even, right? I think it's for any project, there's a time that things get hard, but always ask yourself, is your heart in it? And if your heart in it, then you should continue, because that's where the power is. Passion, drive, motivation, inspiration. That's all leads you where you need to go. So don't worry about the struggles that you're going through. It's just gonna happen. But in the process, we're learning. The necessary lessons. Hey, so you got this. My life is becoming fantastic now. My life is becoming fantastic now. What did I miss? Daniels, you missed that daily pep talk. But just a summary, today it's about manifesting day. So when things are about to manifest, a Taurus type of day, it's really embodiment into this earth and manifest on earth. That's the type of energy. But before things get materialized on earth, there's a little excitement, nervous type of energy. It's like, okay, is it really gonna happen? It's you've been working so hard to, work on our core beliefs. We are radically blessed, safe, and loved and cared for. but there's a moment that tests you, right? And when the project is not going well, that's when you ask your heart, is my heart in it? Yes is an answer, you still push. If your heart is not in it, it's like, then quit, right? As long as your heart is in it, we can always overcome this connection, this organization, this project, this partnership, this relationship. So let's really focus on that intention. So when you're in doubt, remember the intention that you set. Yes. So that's super powerful. Anyone would like to share what you guys are working on? I feel like overall, I feel that, I am detoxing from my eyes and my face. But I know that it's in the process clearing. It's funny, like new story, and I'm detoxing from my eyes. Like stuff is coming out and keep making my vision a little blurry. But I trust the process and do whatever that calm me down, like dosing on power perk and all that. But I feel, I definitely feel the new timeline is here, new story is here. Do you guys feel that your shifted timelines? It's really funny because every time I shift, I feel the shift. My interaction with people changes. Like that reaction that I get from other people changes. And then some people who are not in the vicinity of my frequency, they just kind of fall out. It doesn't mean that they were wrong, right? It's just that they were not here in my frequency. It's super interesting, I think it's at the end of it, we don't have, whatever you set your intention, forever that it's good for our growth, will stay, meant to stay, it will stay, right? And they need to just maybe sometimes go up on the journey and then come back and connect, right? So, and it's up to us, it's up to you. So I picked the card, Shine by Brittany Carmichael. I noticed that too, great people showing out. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, let's just try that. We are powerful being, we're a powerful being. Don't be swayed by the instant result. Don't be swayed by what's happening. Maybe, some of our life has been fantastic and amazing, and you can see that power of manifestation. But some areas of your life, and it's like, okay, it's not very flowy, what's going on? But my heart is in it. I love doing this. For example, I'm building the class in New Westminster. These 2 in-person fascial maneuver classes are very new. So the numbers goes up and down, and there's not much consistency. So this is where I ask myself, like, should we continue? Should the organization continue this partnership? But my heart is in it. I like showing up to the class and teach and help myself and help others. So that's aligness. I'm doing this. Yes. Okay, so that I picked the card for us. Don't use hair removal cream on your face. Come on, I did not use the hair removal cream on my face. I used the mole removal cream on my mole. And that ended up burning my skin. Yeah, like at the end of it, like we forget how sensitive our skin can be, right? It's like sometimes like, okay, I feel a tingling sensation, just like the instruction says. Okay, that means it's working well. But it's like when your skin is burning, you gotta do something about it, right? I use hair removal cream for your mole. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, I used to, yeah, don't do it. I used to dye my own hair and stuff like that, and the cream is very strong. Um, I've done bleach my hair only once, and when I first did it, my hair falls, and I felt like I killed my hair. Like literally, there was like my hair was lifeless, and I could feel it, and I felt so bad about it. And since then, I told myself, that was like a way long time ago, probably 10 years ago. I thought to myself, okay, I may probably color my hair at some point, but I would never bleach my hair ever again, because I would never wanted to, I didn't never want to put my hair into this, go through this again. Like yeah, I literally felt like I killed my hair when I bleached my hair. Better to use castor oil, rub it in daily 2 to 3 times per day. Yeah, I've been using castor oil too. Like I have different cream too. I have a repair cream from Nature's Roots. That's a partner of Human Garage, and I have that cream. And it's like repair cream for CBD products. So I just put it in here, and then sometimes replace with castor oil. Castor oil is a magical, funny one, right? Yeah, I know you can feel it when you do your hair. Yeah, it's like when you dye your hair, and it's like, okay, I feel it, and it looks cute, but it's like, is this really good for me? Yeah, I can feel my hair when I cut. Do you feel like when you're cutting your hair, the parts of you is falling out, right? Good or bad, right? I mean, Native Indians, sorry, indigenous people, never cut their hair traditionally for that reason, because the hair is an antenna, right? So very interesting, but I think it's overall, you could just not care about your hair and let it grow, and not touch and just make it really greasy, and and then not fit. But I think it's still, whatever hairstyle you decide, it's very important to like care, like pay attention. Give yourself a little massage. Give yourself a little facial massage. You feel like my hair is hurt. I felt like that a few weeks ago. I felt like I've been finding my hair a lot on the floor. And it's like, I thought that, okay, my hair is going through this seasonal change and I'm going to be okay. And then one day I realized, like, is my hair okay? Like, I've seen a lot of hair on the floor. And it's like, it's just excessive. And then one day I'm just like touching my hair. It's like, I definitely feel I have less hair, and I don't like this, and I'm worried about this. So that's when I started to look up, what to do with the hair falling. And I've been taking, diatomaceous earth and hair pull and all of that. But at the end of it, stress is number one cause, anxiety. And if you just push into pain, even though, we all make mistakes and go through, phases in your life, and there's a phase that is definitely more intense than the other phases of your life, and you just go through that. And I felt like I was going through this intensive phase in my life that put me into this situation on high anxiety. And so I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going to live like this anymore. And I got myself this rosemary oil that also has like castor oils and everything. And it's not greasy, so I'm just like putting and then giving myself massage. Also, I got myself like a biotin shampoo that also helped me with that, all of that thinning hair. And I find less hair on the floor. I definitely noticed that. Yeah. You know what else helps? Go and get a scalp massage. Yeah, definitely. I got myself this like a little like a scalp massage kit, and as I'm like in my shower, I'll massage my scalp, and then I definitely helping with that. Yeah, so more you know, right? I think it's like it's all about learning to love yourself, learning to love yourselves more. So I just talk. Okay, so I picked this card. Unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. Stop adulting and let your inner wild child have some fun. Beyond all the boundaries placed on earth, there's a magical part within that remains solely wild, freed, and ready for adventure. Your inner child has fun living in the moment and knows no rules. She knows exactly what she wants to and isn't afraid to demand it. It is your source of vitality and creativity. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and we leave no room for embracing the wild, untamed spirit within. If you don't take time to unleash your playful spontaneously, it can lead to a downward spiral of self-sabotage. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Dancing and music represent the playful, not so serious nature of this world. So let's just really embody the power of music and dance. And those things are super, super powerful. Obviously, you know how I think? I started to think that whatever tools that we use is so powerful. I use dance and music to release my emotions, and it's beautiful. You know, releasing emotions help us create art, right? And that's art of it's an art of releasing emotions. You know, then creating beautiful art. And but for the last 4 years, I really go went inside and work on the patterns, because I thought that, okay, if I have dance, I'm gonna be okay. One day I noticed that, okay, I have tools to release emotions in a very safe way. Dance is beautiful. I don't use drugs, um, and I listen to music to lift up my mood, and I have all the tools I need. And now with this fascial maneuvers, I move fascia and reduce stress, release emotions. Amazing. But what happened was, as I unwind my fascia, because I work on calming down my nervous system, stuff things come up. The patterns is exposed. My core belief of who I thought I am is exposed. And I'm just like, wow, I don't value myself enough. Wow, I didn't think that I was worthy. I didn't think that I was lovable. And all those things, because the core belief of who I was so wounded. And I realized that that's why I had to take some actions in my journey. I be reacted this way, you know, in a certain situation. So I went really go deeper. And it's like, okay, no more dancing. I'm just gonna work on myself, right? And then, and I realized that, okay, I feel like I'm in my new timeline, completely new timeline. I catch myself when I feel anxiety. I catch myself when I go into this old pattern of myself, which is a great, powerful place. Now, I want to go back to have fun. Life is all about the balance, right? You don't have to heal yourself completely right this second, but also coming to a point where there's nothing to fix. We're just all figuring out. But at the same time, we need to hold on to understand the core. You know, what is your core? And I will remind you, and I remind us, remind myself over and over again. We are here to experience life, and with that core belief of we are loved, cared, and we are worthy, we are enough. And we're really, really working on that to release that fear, release that sourness, release the bitterness, resentment, grieve. Thank you, life. I am here. I hold on to all those harsh mistakes and experiences in our life because I did not know better. But now I know better, so I can do better. How do you do when you catch yourself? Oh, it's like for me, it's like a fishing myself. It's like catch yourself. Like you can do this. Like it's when you find yourself. Like okay, I don't go there anymore. So it's like that that easy. And it's all start with self-awareness. If you're living fight or flight, your self-awareness perception is so low, and stress is here. So first what you need to do is to do fascial maneuvers and meditation and mindfulness, so that you can bring down the stress, so now your self-awareness goes up. When your perception is up, you just notice things more. Why do I do it to myself? So it's always when the feelings come up, when the emotions come up, you just stop yourself and detach yourself from that. If you are so used to attach yourself to emotions, you become the emotions, and you feel like you're in a cage and you can't get out of it. But it's like when you calm down, you can definitely detach yourself from that emotion that you're feeling. It's like, oh, mm, okay, I'm feeling this way. The feeling came up. No, this is not part of my new story anymore. So I choose to go the away. So that's when you can get to disengage. And that is a power. So, because feelings are not you, right? There's a voices from our feeling. As much as it's important to tap into our sensation and feelings, but they're not you. They're not the core of who you are. They're the tools to use. So the core is our spirit and our soul, and why you came here on earth, and the intention that you set every single day. So going back to the intention, it's like, this is how I show up to myself. This is how I love myself. This is what I commit to. This is what I'm like, boundaries, like, can be a little rigid, like solid. Like, this is where my solid foundation is. I am not shakeable. I am unshakable, right? Have that quality, a solid, fluid, adaptive foundation about yourself, and show up to your life with that intention, so that everything else needs to adapt around it. I have good boundaries for myself. I have better boundaries for myself than ever before. So I can come back to who I really am. And there's a lot of layers to it, right? But I feel like we've been working on this layers after layer, and definitely feel this lunar eclipse. It's almost as if like I was following that, listening to astrology. It's kind of like helping you remove that 20 to 30 years of your karma, like, erased. So there's not many layers to work through anymore. So just trust that it's already happened. So you better catch yourself when you catch an old story, because that's not who you are anymore. And then observe. I was listening to this video, I would love to share. This monk talking about how to transmute the anger. So when that anger comes, when the energy comes, I'm feeling angry, feeling frustrated about this, and you just look at that anger and then sit with that anger. It's like, I see you. What do you want me to see? And then really feel that anger with your entire body. Just look at it, just feel about it, feel that emotion. And there comes a time, maybe like you need to, this is where you need to practice. And it's once you pass a certain time, just breathe through that anger. Or you can pick an object, whatever object you have. It's like, I'm feeling angry. What do you want me to see? I'm feeling with the entire body. And then at some point, this anger started to reshape itself. And so that's when you know we transmute that energy. So that is very powerful. So I will definitely post that later on so you guys can see it. How many years? Oh, I think they were talking about one of the planet, either Pluto or, sorry, I forgot. Anyway, so that planet was in action during the lunar eclipse, and it's literally erased 20 to 30 years of our karma, like boom. So let's trust that it's all done. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good for today. It's Friday, so I will see you guys back on Monday. Let's just continue learning. Tomorrow is the last day of Virgo. They're just like, I think this is fireworks. Oh yes, got it. Let's just sparkle and explode and celebrate how much we learn in this Virgo season, because we did it, right? So let's hold on to that self-love, hold on to this, beautiful flower that we are flourishing, and then beautiful life, new timelines here. And will welcome that step zero of Libra. I'm gonna be shine bright like a diamond in this Libra season because I've been working through that, you know, years after years. Virgo season was one of the hardest in life, and it's been difficult. It's been hard, but I am better, definitely better. So we all have that power. We all are reprogramming ourselves that every season offers something special for us. Every season is offering us valuable lesson to learn. And if you learn the lesson with a positive mind, next year when the energy comes back, it just gets better and better and better. So let's enjoy this lesson and let's spark our fireworks. I just want a fireworks again. and and then just celebrate life with so much joy, love, and we got this. So let's celebrate September. September 20. Oh yeah, September 20. Oh, that's so interesting. You know, my one of my favorite songs, September by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the September's anniversary is September 21st, which is Saturday, and so that's very interesting. That the do you remember the September 21st of September is that last day of Virgo, so let's celebrate that too. Okay, bye everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for showing up and co-creating. And if you're watching the recording, I really appreciate you for coming and watching the recording. We're all learning, we're all ascending, and let's just do that with more joyful, expansive way. So thank you and have a great day. Bye everyone.